Introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hi guys, I'm Sabrina and I'm a TikTok shop affiliate. So my typical days just look like filming videos and editing. I am a fashion TikTok shop affiliate, so I just film videos promoting different clothes from different brands. I edit, I upload, and that's pretty much my daily life.
How old are you? Because I think some people are gonna be surprised. Okay, let's just get straight to the chase because people are probably wondering, how much are you making with TikTok shop right now? That's like what surgeons make.
That's just insane. Like, I'm literally just like promoting clothes and I love it so much.
And that's consistent, or is it just like a one-time thing?
Oh no, that's been consistent for me. If anything, I've been like going over that, which is incredible. So I'm just very, very grateful.
What niche are you in? But since you clarified you are in fashion, why did you choose fashion?
So I honestly think fashion chose me because
what did your life look like before TikTok shop?
Wow.
Like walk me through a day.
Oh my gosh. Well, so I was in college and
Guys, I'm so excited. We're gonna get into Sabrina's backstory, but I have a really special guest today who makes a crazy amount of money online by posting silly little TikToks. And some of you guys maybe have never heard of TikTok shop, maybe you do. So regardless, stay tuned because we're gonna get into all of it. Her story, what she does, what she sells, how she's done it. And we're just so excited to have her on. She's also a coach inside of Miss Affiliate, which is my all women's TikTok shop coaching group. And so if you ever want to learn from the best affiliate girls ever, in my opinion, then the link to join Miss Affiliate will be in the description. But without further ado, I have some questions for you, girl.
Okay, I'm ready. I am ready.
We're yappers. We got the tea. We got the tea, we're all ready.
Tea time.
The literal tea.
We got the tea and the tea.
With the real tea and then the other tea. Okay. I'm gonna be corny with my phone here, but I have these questions ready. Introduce yourself. Who are you? Who the heck is Sabrina and what do you do all day?
Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, hi guys, I'm Sabrina and I'm a TikTok shop affiliate. So my typical days just look like filming videos and editing. I am a fashion TikTok shop affiliate, so I just film videos promoting different clothes from different brands. I edit, I upload, and that's pretty much my daily life.
That's crazy, that's amazing. And you live in?
I live in Boca, South Florida.
So like beach life, just
yes, very laid back, but also close to Miami, so I can come to the city.
That's so nice.
Loves
yeah, we're in
me.
Miami right now.
Yeah, we love the Florida vibes.
Yeah, beach girl for sure, no cold.
Yes.
Okay, how old are you? Because I think some people are gonna be surprised at this, especially when we clarify how much this girl's making.
I'm 24 years old. I just turned 24. So yeah.
Wow, we're the same age.
Crazy.
But I'm a little bit older, I think, because I turned 25 in October.
Okay, yeah.
But I always think you're younger. I always am like, I think she's like 22, 23, but then I was like, no.
I like tell myself that
older.
I am, because like I don't want to get older.
You're like a baby in the best way. Okay, let's just get straight to the chase because people are probably wondering, how much are you making with TikTok shop right now?
So I have not made under 10K since this year, like at all. A month, yeah.
That's like what surgeons make.
That's just insane. Like, I'm literally just like promoting clothes and I love it so much.
And that's consistent, or is it just like a one-time thing?
Oh no, that's been consistent for me. If anything, I've been like going over that, which is incredible. So I'm just very, very grateful.
10K a month, beach girl with fashion, which is so fun, which we'll get into all that. That was my next question, was what niche are you in? But since you clarified you are in fashion, why did you choose fashion?
So I honestly think fashion chose me because I just saw a viral product when I first started TikTok shop and it kind of just fell into like the beauty, fashion, accessory category. And then ever since then, I just kind of like went that way in that direction with my content. And it's just the thing that feels the most natural to me and sticks the best with me and that I enjoy the most.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll add like some of her virals there here so you guys can see like when we say fashion, what that means. I want to ask more about that. I want to get into the TikTok shop stuff. My other question for you was, if someone met you today because you make 10K a month, they'd probably be like, oh, she's just like always done this. Like she just knows like I could never do it. But what did your life look like before TikTok shop?
Wow.
Like walk me through a day.
Oh my gosh. Well, so I was in college and I was just getting up. I actually was working at a smoothie shop. So I would like get up, go to my job at the smoothie shop, get sprayed with smoothie and get paid like minimum wage. And I hated it. I was miserable. and I'd make like $200 a paycheck, and I was just very not happy with that.
College girl. Were you like a sorority? You were in a sorority,
I was in a
right?
sorority,
Okay.
but I was like never really into it. I dropped it, and yeah, it just wasn't my thing.
YouTube title, how she went
Yeah.
from making smoothies to making 10K a month in TikTok shop. That's crazy. So like, what was that feeling like? Like, were you ever kind of like, because when you're in that phase of life, when you're in college, like I know this because I was like in college too, like did you kind of feel like am I just gonna marry someone rich? Like how will I make, like what was your like plan for your future at that point?
I don't even think I was really thinking about it. I think, well, because I left college early, and then once I got back home to like where I live in South Florida, I was working at the smoothie shop, and I remember I would like go there, I would be like working so hard, getting like sprayed with smoothie, just like exhausted, and my paychecks would be so low. I was like, there's just no way I can like live like this. Like, how are people actually living like this? It just doesn't make sense.
How are people affording life?
Exactly. I was like, I can't even afford groceries with this. So I was like, I need to figure something else out. This is just not going to work. And then that's kind of what started it all mentally for me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is kind of like going into this next segment, a little bit of your story. So, okay, so tell me how you actually found TikTok Shop.
Okay, yes. So I was actually dating someone at the time who was really educated on like just TikTok in general. And when TikTok Shop first came out, he was like, this is such a good opportunity. Like, you should hop on this. I was like, I don't know. It can't be that good. But then something just came over me. I gave it a shot, and just everything took off.
When
from there.
was this? Like what year?
This was probably 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I graduated college 2024.
Okay.
So,
Was there like, because my question was like, were you, because you were kind of skeptical, what like pushed you to like at least try it? Was it like seeing a certain number, or like just getting told to try it? Like what made you actually just go into it?
So I feel like I'm the kind of person where I don't really just listen to other people. So when he was telling me, oh, try it, I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, like maybe. But then I think what really pushed me was all my experience with just prior jobs, just exchanging time for money. I knew that it was just never going to work for me. I knew that it just didn't make any sense, and the money was just not enough to sustain life. So I think that's ultimately what pushed me, because I was graduating college. I just graduated. I knew I didn't want to work a normal job or a corporate job. And I was like, you know what? I just have to go ahead and do it. And honestly, looking back, it was probably just like the Holy Spirit just like did it for me.
Just like guiding you,
don't
holding
even
your
know.
hand. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I'm obviously so glad that you did.
Me
And I'm
too.
sure you are.
Me too.
Okay. Do you remember your first sale?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay. Where were you when you got your first sale?
I was in Ohio actually for the summer, and I just remember I like gave TikTok Shop a shot. I ordered this product on a whim. I kept seeing it like on my For You page, and it was like $40. And at the time that was like a lot for me.
Which product was it?
It was the snowy sticky
Okay,
inserts.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, these are on my For You page all the time, like whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, $40. Like, this is a big risk for me. And I was like, maybe I'll make like a couple bucks. I can get a Starbucks. The sales just were pouring in. Like overnight, I was going viral, and it was just the craziest thing ever. I was like, my jaw was on the floor. Like, I'll just never forget that. I was absolutely blown away.
How soon was it? Like, was that your first month? Like, how quick?
First day. Like, literally right away, the sales were pouring in.
gosh.
Like, probably the next day, I was already making sales, and then it just was like accumulating more and more every single day.
Imagine if you would have started like a couple months. You're just a natural. That's
was
crazy. So
crazy.
it kind of went from like 0 to 100 for you really quick in the sense of like sales ramping. When you had those videos go viral, your very first month, how much did you make? Do you remember?
I made $11,000.
Your first month? Wait, I did not even know this.
10,900.
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so
Oh my
like
gosh.
basically 11, which is just insane. I was like, it was shocking. I thought I was gonna make like $200, maybe.
But you like, Mom, this is crazy.
Yeah, I was like texting and calling everyone I knew. I was like, guys, I just made $10,000. Like, is this a joke right now?
Sounds fake. It's like a crazy feeling when you first like refresh the dashboard and you see like commission and you see that, and it like, especially if you're watching and like you haven't really like tried TikTok Shop yet, and you're probably like, is this real? Like, it doesn't feel real. At least for me, it's like,
it doesn't.
And until you see the money, I hope my mic is like in check. Until you see the money like in your account, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
you're like, okay, is this like actually gonna work? Like,
yeah.
And at that time, it was so new too. So I was like, okay, this is just like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, I'm not going back. Like, I'm gonna go all in on this.
Yeah.
Like, that was all you needed to see to be like.
For sure. And my perception of money was so different at that time. I thought like $1,000 was a lot of money.
I mean, it is, but like,
I mean, yeah.
Especially like for us being college girls, it was
like, I'm like, okay, never going back to my smoothie job.
Ever. Okay, so yeah, I guess you kind of answered like this question, but when did it flip from being like, oh, this is like a fun side thing to like, wait, like this is like a serious thing I can pursue?
So that first month of TikTok Shop, that was just kind of like, I don't want to say luck, but I think I just organically went super viral with that product. And then I did go through like a little bit of a rut and just kind of a time period where I wasn't really focused on making money. I was like in more of a serious relationship. So I was just kind of like posting little videos here and there for fun. And then once my numbers kind of started dipping down, I was like, there's just absolutely no way there is absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be making more than this. And that's really when I locked in, put my head down, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to really like take this to the next step or like take it up a notch.
Just like a few months after.
I would say honestly maybe like a year, because I was like that the first year. I was just kind of like, I didn't need the money, so I was just like, okay, haha, this is fun.
Yeah.
Then like a year later, I was like, okay, no, I want to take this to the next level. Serious. And yeah, that's when I like locked in.
That makes sense. That first 10K month, like, did it feel different? Like, did it not feel real?
Oh my gosh.
What did that feel like?
It literally felt like I hit the lottery. Like, that's genuinely.
Like, what did you do with like the money? Because like, just explain it all.
So I'm like a big saver. So I like saved honestly most of the money, which I think was really smart of me because at the time it was just like so new and I was so young. Yeah. I had no expenses. I genuinely would have been happy if I made $100. So you were like, I was on cloud 9 and I just was like, okay, this is awesome. I'll just save this money and keep going. And that's exactly what I did. Oh so
that's amazing. That's honestly good advice because I think a lot of girls would be like, I'm getting a bag. No, like I'm gonna go shop. That's smart though.
Yeah.
And then last kind of question about your intro and your background, which is such a cool background. I like love hearing it from you too because it's like she's my best friend by the way, but I feel like hearing like
it's
other
so
parts
cool.
of it, it's like it's so cool to hear. But what actually changed between making a few $100, which you kind of didn't really go through that, but just in general.
Yeah.
And then making I guess from your smoothie job and then making 5 figures consistently, because I don't think people really like, I don't know.
Or even like, because I went through a period where my numbers did really dip down. So from that to like where I am now.
Like what changed that made you see like the consistency?
Yeah.
Like skill, was it mindset?
For sure. Kind of I think it's kind of a combination of everything. I would say number one for me was like maximizing my time and just figuring out how I could use my time most effectively. I think before I was a little bit more like slower paced, a little more like not lazy, but a little bit just like too relaxed. And then I really just had to sit down and be like, okay, how can I use my time wisely? And also just figuring out like where to allocate time. Like, okay, I don't want to spend time on products that are not giving me a return. So I really had to sit down, just like focus on some top selling products that were going to solve problems, figure out like what I'm good at and stick to what I'm good at. And just like really, really focus on making scripts that were rooted in psychology and solving problems. And I think that's really what helped me get more viral videos and just hit those more consistent months.
Like more strategy versus just like having fun with it.
Exactly. Like not just throwing darts at a wall and hoping it sticks, like being very strategic with what I was doing with my time.
That kind of takes me to this next segment of like the reality of making money online and with TikTok Shop. What's something that people that you've heard believe about TikTok Shop that's just like not right?
There's a lot, but I would say one of them is definitely that people just think it's an easy job. And it is easy, don't get me wrong, but I think they think that there's like no work or no strategy involved in it. And people do think like, oh, I can just go post a random video, and I'm gonna make all this money just like everyone else. It's very much possible, but you have to be intentional with what you're doing, what videos you're putting out, what products you're promoting. It does take time, and it does take just knowing what you're doing. And that's why things like Miss Affiliate are so helpful, because we've been through it. We know we have the education. But I would say that's a huge misconception. People just think, oh, make a random video. Like, your video's gonna flop if it's not good.
Oh, there's like
you're not gonna make any money.
Having no guidance and like learning on your own is so hard.
It's
like
very overwhelming.
it is a lot. What is way harder than people think about it? Like, what are the things that people might not realize going into it that's actually really hard about it?
Yeah, I would say just you have to be strong mentally because and have like a good mindset with money because it can challenge you sometimes mentally having to just like keep up those numbers. And if you're having a slower week or a slower month, and there might be times where you can't necessarily control outcomes and all you can do is just be mentally strong and have faith and just focus on output and not so much on input and just focus on the quality of your content as opposed to like getting so hyper fixated on certain numbers.
Yeah.
So I think that's the hardest part. It's a very unique job, so it takes
Super niche.
Yeah, it's very niche. So it's not like everyone is going to be able to relate to your struggles and what you are experiencing.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so true for everyone. Like every affiliate can relate to that.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, what's actually easier than what people might think about it?
Ooh. I think people really overthink like just how to talk on camera and how to sound a certain way. And just through like my friends and just other people I've seen like attempting TikTok shop or like being interested in it, I feel like they get really tripped up on like, oh, well, do I sound like a certain way or like trying to sound a certain way?
Yeah.
And I think people just really overthink it and overcomplicate it. And I think you just have to really be authentic and be yourself and display that on camera. And when you try to like show a certain like act a certain way, I think that's when you kind of backtrack, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like being natural, like off a whim, sometimes those videos just do so much better, especially like in the fashion niche too, where it's just like your personality and you're just sharing what you love. Like you don't have to put on a whole show.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen people think that. Like,
Yeah,
they're like,
for
I don't know how to
sure.
talk on camera. I'm like, just be like you're on FaceTime.
Just talk. Like,
Yeah.
literally just talk, but record it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's such good advice. Kind of answer this, but if you have another idea, what are people massively overcomplicating?
Ooh, I think honestly everything. Just like
It's true.
the product selection, I think people really overcomplicate. Like just pick something that solves a problem that resonates with you, something that you would actually buy.
Absolutely.
I think people just get into this like analysis paralysis because they're afraid to take the risk. So they kind of just come up with any reason to like overcomplicate it or make like an excuse. So if you're watching this, this is your sign. It is not as complicated as you think. You kind of just have to go for it. It is kind of trial and error in the beginning. So just pick different things, see what sticks. If it's not working, move on to the next product. But yeah, I think people really overcomplicate that and just stress themselves out.
Yeah, I see like a lot of victim mindsets, which isn't like a bad thing. Cause I also know there's a lot of like issues that can happen, but I also feel like don't let yourself get in that mentality because then you'll just assume that if your videos aren't working, it's like, woe is me. But like, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Like it could just be a different niche or a different product that you don't even know about yet. That could be like your thing that takes off.
Yeah,
so,
stay faithful for sure.
Yeah, and don't give up on it because it's such a crazy opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get into your strategy. We're gonna get into some value for the viewers right now to learn. Walk me through your normal week. Like, what does a Monday look like for you with filming? I know you're like a go-getter, so I want to hear this and take notes. What's your schedule?
Okay, I actually love this question because I'm very, very disciplined. So for me, I like to wake up. I like to have a slow morning because like I am just a girl and like, you know, I like to.
Which is why we love TikTok shop.
Exactly.
It lets us be girls.
Like I love the freedom to sleep in, to feel well rested, have my like little morning routine. But I go to the gym and then once I get back from the gym, I'm like locked in. Sunday night, I usually lay out all the products I want to film for.
Ooh, I like
and then
that.
Monday, I just get straight to filming. I go through all of them, get as much content as possible. And then normally like Tuesday, I'll just edit all the content. Then like Wednesday, film more. Thursday, edit. So like just on and off, like film, edit. But I just try to get as much content as I possibly can.
And if you guys are wondering like, oh, like how much time is this? Or like, is it like life restricting? Where are you going tomorrow?
I'm going to Hawaii. So I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. So no, it's not life restricting. And I'm very, like, I do it a lot because I love it. Like, I love filming. I have so much fun filming my videos. So it's like,
which is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the freedom to do as much or as little as you want. But personally, I am very avid and to like do more, and I just enjoy it. So, yeah.
But like, you don't have to film every day. It's just obviously a good discipline thing to have. But I think that's cool because I know you like post a lot.
Yeah.
How many videos do you post a day, and has that number changed? Like, how does that vary for you?
Yeah, I think it has changed for me. I think at the beginning I was more so like maybe 2 to 5, like 1 to 5 videos a day. Now I try to really post at least like 5 to 10 times a day. But with fashion, you can really like get a lot of content out quickly, which is a blessing. So I think it's very different on like, depending on your niche. Cause like obviously for you with skincare, like 10 videos a day would be like absolutely insane.
I spent like an hour on a video.
Yeah, like that would be like crazy. So I think it just depends on how much time your content takes. But for me, I'd say 10 videos is like what I'm striving for.
Yeah. And I feel like with your kind of content, that is like a good like sweet spot because it's like shorter clips about like dresses or outfits that you're wearing, so you can kind of like batch and get them out. That makes sense. So if you're like intimidated by that number, it is a different content style than you might be thinking of like, oh, 10 videos a day.
Yeah. Like I could film 10 videos in probably like 15 minutes.
I wish. I need to try fashion, honestly.
Yeah, it's so quick.
My girl Haley.
Actually, give it a few years.
A few years, maybe.
We'll be like on the campaign for Road.
Praying for a Haley meetup. Okay, so I just asked how many videos. Okay, this is a really good question. How do you find products? Take me through your actual process. Like, get a little bit into it. Like, where are you looking? What makes you stop and like pick one versus like 100 others? Just how do you pick products?
So I would say I think the For You page is slept on. Like I do use other things like Calodata sometimes, but that's more so like once I've already found interest in a product and then I'll go to Calodata. But I think the For You page is an amazing place because if it's coming up on your For You page as an ad, it's also coming up on a ton of other people's For You pages. It clearly, the brand has the money for ad spend and for GMV max, like it's hitting the algorithm. If I see like a product and I see that people are getting engagement, they're getting saves, sends, comments, whatever, like that's a good indicator that the product is probably going to have the same result for me if I also promote it. And also just knowing what I'm good at, like my niche. I do a lot of like accessories, bras, like stuff like that. So if I see a product that is like that, that's solving a problem and that's going viral, there's a good chance that if I make a good video, I'm going to have great results as well. Yeah. So then once I pick that product, I'll take it over to Calodata. Then I can just look at more stats, see like what videos are performing the best, the numbers, how many sales people are making. And then that's kind of how I determine like if it's worth my time or not. Yeah.
Do you like look at commission ever? Do you feel like in the fashion niche it's a little bit lower naturally?
I do look at commission, but I think with fashion, I kind of just try to like I like to have a variety. So if I have something that's like a little bit lower, but I'm selling a good amount, like it's just adding more money anyways. So I don't necessarily like drop anything that's like low, but I would say if it's under like $1.50, I wouldn't really. Maybe I'll make like a quick 2-second video, but like I'm not gonna spend a ton of time to record it.
Yeah, and some brands too, like if you are newer, like more generous, like there's some brands that give affiliates a lot more commission versus like some are really like cheap.
Like stingy.
But yeah, that's just something you kind of like learn. Also, when she mentioned Calodata, if you don't know what that is, it's just like a data analytics tool for TikTok Shop. And I don't think it's like necessary because like she said, the For You page is literally what a lot of us just use. Like when I scroll, that's how I find stuff. But if you don't know what that is, you can check out Calodata. Okay, so why fashion specifically? Was that a strategy or did that just like naturally happen?
Yeah, so for me, I think it just naturally happened. And it does make a lot of sense because I always grew up like working in retail too. And I've always loved clothes. I've always loved like dressing the mannequins when I would work at the mall in high school. So I think I just like naturally gravitated towards that. But also the snowy inserts were like the first product I ever promoted. And that was just like on my For You page and I naturally kind of just gravitated like towards that. So I think the algorithm like chose it for me. It like assigned me that niche. But I've tried out other niches and honestly, fashion is just like where my heart is at because it's what I enjoy the most. So it's what comes the most natural to me and I'm able to make more and better content because I enjoy what I'm actually doing.
Like I feel like you highlight each outfit's like, or whatever accessories benefits and like the
Yeah.
appealing things really well. Like you'll point out stuff like, and I love that it has this, where it's like, some people might not be like natural at that.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Because I've always had an eye for clothing and fashion. So I think those things just kind of like stand
Come
out
naturally.
to me. Yeah.
That's a good way to pick a niche. Just kind of like what feels like it would
Exactly.
resonate with you.
Yeah.
You kind of answered this, but I'm going to ask it anyways if you have like a more clear response. But what makes a fashion product actually worth promoting versus one you would skip?
Yes. Okay. So I think there's a lot of factors that go into it. First of all, GMV max is the most important thing. So if the brand has no ad spend and it's a random product that you just found because you think it's cute, it is not worth your time. Like you need to find the products that are being sold by brands that have GMV max, and you'll know that because you're seeing the ads on your For You page. So do not waste your time with anything that does not have ad spend.
Yeah.
That's number one. I would say number two, is it actually cute? Like, would I actually wear it? Like, would I actually spend my money on this product? Does it solve a problem? Is it somehow benefiting my life, or is it going to make me look better? And then also the commission. I mean, like I said, we talked about that a little, but if it has high commission, heck yeah.
It's a bonus. It's a bonus.
I'm requesting a sample right away. Like,
I feel like even in fashion, like I do beauty products, so like pain point is huge, but even in fashion, it's like, is it visually appealing? Like, does it solve something? Like, does it snatch your waist more? Like, make you like look a certain way? Because I feel like if you can kind of like point out those like emotional desires that like girls especially have, because obviously we sell to girls, that like can only help. And so you want the product that you pick to have that like extra little thing that it does.
I think bras perform well because people are insecure, and then you're like fixing that insecurity for them. So things that are rooted in more like psychological points where you're like solving a problem and helping them, that is like, a really good way to go.
What are the signs, like early signs that a product might pop off? Like, have you ever seen one and you're like, wait, this is gonna be good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, my top selling product is a bra that like laces up. And as soon as I saw that bra like on my For You page, the first like 2 or 3 times, I was like, this is going to blow up and go viral. Because I think maybe one of the
sorry, I keep playing footsie with her. She thinks I'm like kicking her to like shut up.
So I think one of the videos was maybe at like 500,000 views, or maybe even like 1 million. And I was like, okay, this product is in my niche. It solves a problem. It's very unique because I've never seen a bra that has this lace up thing, or like doesn't have an underwire. Like, it's solving all these problems. It's something very new, very like visually appealing because of that like lace up thing, whatever, like that looks really interesting to people. So I just knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, if I stick to this product and I'm consistent with it, it will blow up. And right away I was getting like good views. Like I'd say maybe 500,000 to like 1 million, but I stayed consistent with it. And then eventually one of my videos got to like 14 million views, I think. So I'm like,
14 million is crazy.
Yeah. And it's crazy because it's like, it just shows if you stay consistent with something that's like giving you results, you never know how much you're going to be able to scale it. Yeah.
That's also like, I'll just add that it's important to double down on when you see something's working. Like, even if it's not like a ton of traction at first, but even just seeing any sort of traction with the product, you as an affiliate need to be like posting for it more, because it might take like 5, 6, 7 videos, especially if you know the product is like gonna work.
Oh yeah, the first time I posted for that product, I first started posting it in October and I was getting around like 1 million views, and then I didn't hit the 14 million view video until March. So it was from October to March that it was just like progressively going up. So if you're seeing any kind of traction, I would just stay consistent with it, because you could scale it like crazy.
Yeah. And also like a lot of that was like a mixture of like the brand, I'm sure, like seeing your video, running ads on it too. So it's like, you kind of have to take a few posts to like get them on their radar, where they can like run ads on your videos too, or like it gets picked up.
And now they're like offering me incentives and offering me more commission because they see how dedicated I am to their product. So you kind of like gain favor with them a little bit.
There's a benefit to like sticking to a product when it's working in that way. How do you know when to stop like testing and go all in on something? And I guess like fashion specifically, this might not be the same for every niche, but I'm curious for you, like what that is.
So for fashion, I definitely like to promote a variety of products, but I would say my test is like anywhere from 3 to 6 videos. I'll get a product, I'll test it out 3 to 6 times. At this point, I like kind of know what I'm doing in my niche. So I like know that that's a fair amount of like chances to give a product. And then if I've put out that many quality posts for the product and it's just not giving me any kind of result, I'm not going to spend any further time on it. I think it's different if you're like a brand new affiliate and you have a really strong product and you just kind of need to like, you know, test some other things out. But like for me as a more seasoned affiliate, I think that that's like a fair spot for me. Yeah, because I just don't want to waste time. Like I said, I think time is like your most valuable asset. So
100%. And when you go all in, like, what do you think the numbers do? Because obviously you don't know like what would happen if you didn't, but like how do you feel like, okay, going all in actually makes your numbers snowball and be more than if you were just to do like different products every day all the time?
Yeah, so you have to double down on those viral videos like Anna was saying. Like when you do that, you're gonna see the money just increase and increase and increase. And that's how you hit those consistent months and don't just have like 1 month where you go crazy and then you're like dropping down. Because even for me with that one video that's at 14 million views, like that video was posted in March and like blew up, and now it's June and I'm still making so much commission just from that one video. So it's like, stay consistent, keep doubling down if you're seeing those results. And that's how you're gonna, like when you accumulate more viral videos, that's how you're gonna get those consistent higher commission months.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's so true. Cause you have to, I've had like girls message me, be like, this hit 2 million like 2 months ago. And I'm like, have you posted for it since? And they're like, no, I didn't. I'm like, girl, like you need to post for that product.
No, that
like,
makes me want to cry.
I know,
that
cause
makes
like,
me want to like shed a tear.
It's like, that's when you can have so much fun cause you found something that works. Yes. Now your job is to just like post a ton for it.
Yeah, and you can experiment with new hooks and stuff and tweaking it. So it's really cool.
What are the biggest mistakes that you see beginners make over and over?
I would say just making boring videos. Like I'm just gonna say it like plain and simple. Like if your video is not engaging and if it's not quick, if it's not like to the point, nobody is gonna wanna watch it. Like even I have such a short attention span, I'm not even gonna lie. Like if I go on TikTok and a video is not like engaging me within the first like 3 seconds, I'm scrolling. So it's like, your video needs to be fun, it needs to be engaging, it needs to be like easy to watch. It doesn't have to be like a 5-second video or a 10-second video, but just make sure you are creating mystery, you are creating curiosity. Don't just give the product away like at the first second. Like I'm not just gonna be like, oh, this cup is so cute. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sick of my mugs that like don't keep my whatever hot. Like, like create a mystery, like kind of, you know, like get them excited to find out like what you're about to reveal to them. Just figure out how you can make it as engaging and as fun for the viewer to watch as possible and how you can get them to stick around the longest. Like think of it as like a roller coaster ride almost. Like you're gonna go up and then you're gonna like whatever, like don't just make it like boring and quick. Like this isn't a QVC commercial. Like this is retention social media.
It's still like you're creating social media or you're still making like a video that people want to watch at the end of the day.
For sure.
That's a really good point. If someone started today with like a brand new TikTok shop account, like let's say you're approved, you have your account, what should they do in their first 30 days?
Ooh, I would say product research and start engaging with people. A really good thing is to just think about like what niche you're interested in. You don't necessarily have to pick one like right away, but I would say like figure out what you're interested in. Go and find other creators that you're inspired by and follow them. That way you can see like, and your For You page and your following page can be filled with like new products, see what they're promoting, see what is like performing well for them. Like that's how cause you want your brain to be like a library of TikTok shops so that when you do go to film a video, it comes more naturally to you because you're not just like you're a part of that algorithm. You like see what these creators are doing and like how to make a good video. You're getting inspired, you're getting excited. So I would say you really want to like engulf yourself into the niche and just become like one of the affiliates, I guess, that you like.
That's such a good idea. Yeah. Because you're also creating like a research tool for yourself.
Exactly.
Like every time you go on TikTok, you're just gonna see like fashion ideas and content.
Exactly. That's where I get all my inspiration and like all my ideas pretty much.
No, that's such a good tip. What's one thing you wish someone had told you when you first started?
Ooh, that one actually makes me think. I might need to like think for a second.
No, it's okay. Because it's just one thing, it's very specific.
Ooh, I think It would be that this is going to be a very unique experience, but it's going to grow and it's going to flourish and it's going to prosper, because I think at the very beginning of TikTok Shop, I had a very like lack mindset where I was like, oh, this won't be around for too long. Oh, this is just like a silly little app that like, whatever. I just got lucky this one time. Like I can't like rely on this. But now, a few years later, seeing how it has only grown and just like exploded, and now having like all these friends and like this community and like meeting all these amazing people and seeing how it is so tangible and it's so real now. I wish somebody would have like, could have been able to tell me that, because I think I was just had like a very lack mindset, and now I'm just like, wow, all the people who doubted this and thought like, oh, this like didn't take it seriously almost. It's like one of the fastest growing industries in the world now, like, or at least in the country.
Maybe you would have like taken it serious too. Not that like your story was obviously unique and amazing for you, but maybe you would have been like, oh, I just want to take this seriously right away. Instead of being like, oh, it's just like, it's saturated or like it's nothing. And like, I feel like that's such a normal thought to have at first too, when you like experience like online money, because you just never like know if it's there to stay.
It's so untraditional. So I think I didn't really take it seriously. I didn't think like, oh, this is an actual career. And when people asked me what I did, I almost like didn't want to tell them like, oh, I do TikTok Shop. But now I'm like, this is my full-time job. Like this is my career. And like anyone who underestimates that, they just have no idea what they're talking about.
I think I come feel it when I tell people, and like no one really ever asks how much you're making, but I feel like they don't like, oh,
they have
you know,
no idea.
Maybe she's like UGC creator, $100 a video. It's like, no, we're making like
thousands,
tens of thousands of dollars. It's crazy.
And all glory to God, we're so grateful.
Exactly, all glory to God. It's crazy. And honestly, like if people still sleep on it, that's okay. Like we don't have to prove it to anyone, but it is such a real opportunity.
It is. So I wish I was just a little more confident in that.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're kind of getting into mindset and failure now, which I think will help a lot of people that maybe you're doing TikTok Shop right now and you're like waiting to have your first big moment. So Sabrina, tell me, what was the hardest month you've had and what made it hard?
Wow, I think this past maybe like November, I don't know, like right before this year, I was starting to feel just really discouraged, because I was like, I've been a creator for years now. Like I said, I wasn't really taking it seriously for a while because I just didn't need to really like worry about money at the time. But then I was like on my own. I was like getting really, really frustrated. I was like, I know I'm a good creator. I know I'm like doing all the right things. Like, why am I not making the money that I know I should be making? Like, just so frustrating when you feel like you're doing all the right things, but you're not like seeing the fruits of your labor yet. So I think that was probably the hardest point for me. And then, sorry, what was the second part of the question?
What made it hard?
Okay, yeah. I think that was really just the hardest part, was just the frustration. And also, to be completely honest, I think envy and comparison is a really, really big thing that makes social media and TikTok Shop really hard, because I would compare myself to other creators and just think like, why are they doing better than me? They're newer than me, like whatever. And so I think that's really where it gets to be challenging mentally.
Yeah. And I feel like, especially when you kind of like enter like a lot of money as a young age, you kind of, well, especially in TikTok Shop, like you lose touch of reality. So like suddenly 10K a month feels like the floor. Like you're kind of like,
that's what I feel like right now.
Which isn't true, because like that's insane. Like that's a blessing.
It is.
It's like
it's
a surgeon
such a blessing.
Goes to school for like 10 years to make that. But like you could see like 8K, like a slower quote unquote month, and be like, oh, I'm a failure. Like this isn't good.
It is very mentally just challenging, but yeah, we have to keep things into perspective and block out all of the extra noise. Like stop watching videos of people just bragging about like their income and like flaunting things in front of your face, because that is not making you a better creator. Like what's making you a better creator is putting your head down and working harder and getting a better strategy, not dwelling about what other people have that you don't have.
It should be a battle of you versus you, not like you versus all the other TikTok Shop affiliates.
Exactly.
Like if you can work on your content being 1% better, and like naturally with like shoppable commerce, like there's going to be higher and lower months, because like consumers are like shopping higher and lower. So you can't like think always it's just you either.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody's in it together, but people are not sharing.
That's so true. It's a highlight reel. Was there ever a point that you genuinely wanted to quit, and then what pulled you back from that, if so?
I really think that when I was hitting that really low period and I was just so frustrated, and this is so unlike me, but I think I did maybe have like one intrusive thought where I was like, maybe I should just like not be doing this. Like maybe I should just like do something that's like more secure. And then I snapped out of it so fast and I was like, okay, come on. Like really now, like we all know that like that's not happening and it's never going to happen. I think what just pulled me back was like my faith in God and really just like, because we're Christians here, but like just going into prayer about it and like surrendering that and bringing my worries and my like weaknesses and troubles to the Lord and just asking Him to help me and guide me and just using it as an opportunity to just do better and work harder. Like I don't ever want to get too comfortable. Like even when I'm at my best, I still want to have motivation to like work harder and do better, be more creative. So even though that was my lowest moment, it actually caused me to put my head down and start scripting out with that one viral product. And that's how I hit the 14 million views.
So cool.
And ever since then, I've just been going up. So I'm really, really grateful for that time, actually.
Yeah, that's good advice. Not getting comfortable. Like I struggle with that too.
It's hard.
Like, especially when you see like a viral video, like I'm kind of just like, okay, like I can kick my feet up, but no, I can't do that. How do you keep going when you post something you're proud of, but it just flops? Or like, what does that feel like?
Yeah, it feels discouraging for sure. But I think TikTok is a numbers game. So if you're really, really passionate about the video, go remake it 5 more times, maybe tweak little things and then see how it does. And if it's still not performing, okay, the video was good to you and that's all that matters. I'm just like, all right, well, I liked it. I enjoyed watching it. If nobody else did, who cares? Like, I'm not posting for their approval. I'm posting to make money for myself, support myself, and to figure out what works. So if that didn't work, okay, it was a cute video, on to the next. Like, you just gotta kind of brush it off and move forward.
Don't take it so like emotional.
No, don't take it personally. It's not personal.
Yeah, exactly. What was your relationship with failure now versus when you first started?
Oh, wow. It has changed tremendously. I think my identity was really tied in my success as a creator and just what we were talking about earlier, just the comparison, the envy, like just to be so vulnerable. Like those are all struggles that as humans we have. And I was just really like having my identity so intertwined with like how much money I was making and just getting so frustrated about it. And now I'm like, my identity is not in being a TikTok shop affiliate. Like I love it, but also like I am more than that too. So if I have a bad month, okay, that's what I have savings for. And I just continue working hard. And I know that it's inevitable if I keep putting out good quality content, the income will come. Like it might not be right away, but it's a numbers game and it's just inevitable. So having a really strong mindset, I think like I've adopted that through this like period of time.
Like being grateful helps so much, which you're really good at, but just even remembering like, okay, like it might be a slower month, but like I'm not working like at the smoothie shop anymore. I'm not like, you know, like broke or just like TikTok shop allows so many lifestyle things that most people like don't have the luxury of having. So I feel like for me too, just reminding myself like, okay, like if it's slower, it's okay. Like it can still be so grateful for like the opportunity.
Because we're not just rich in terms of money, like we are rich in life where we have freedom. We have like all these other incredible benefits where it's like, you can't even put a price tag on those things, honestly.
Even like events and like brand trips and stuff.
And
it's like
friends and stuff. Like
people,
we're so lucky. And another thing too is just keeping perspective in mind because you get so desensitized when you see these numbers. So like for me now, if I like hit 10K, I'm like, okay, that's like kind of low. Like that's kind of slow. A year ago, I would literally be like jumping for joy and like so excited to hit 10K. So it's like,
especially consistently, like that's amazing.
So just keeping that in perspective too and being like, okay, this might be low for right now, but look at how far we've come on average. Like keeping those things in mind.
And now that I feel like it's been like 2 years, it's like you can be like, okay, like it's not just like come and go, it's here to stay. Like I don't have to look at it as like
fluctuating.
End all be all, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, this is kind of, like, I'm actually curious about, I'm curious about all these, but what criticism or hate comment, if you get any, get under your skin, or like, do you remember specific ones that kind of would like stick, or like how that feels? Because I feel like with TikTok Shop, it's kind of common to get that.
Yeah, I definitely do get some hate comments, but a lot of the times I just think that they're like silly, and they never really offend me because it's usually about the product and not so much about me. Or sometimes in my videos, I'll act like, maybe not like performative, but I'll just kind of like exaggerate the way I talk or the way I use my hands. And people will be like, why do you talk like that? Or like, why are you like moving your hands like that?
But it's working because you're getting engagement.
I'm like, comment more, like, please, like keep the hate comments coming. Like, not to like rage bait or anything or like spread hate or negativity, because I would never want that, but it's like, it doesn't affect me. So I'm just like, okay, if you guys are so upset about it, you're boosting my video. Like, genuinely, I'm like, if you guys knew this was my job, you would get it. Like, they just don't know.
I'll like spell something wrong or like pronounce something wrong on purpose, and people will be like,
so smart, actually.
Like, I think I said like conspiracy cons. I said it some or like I said some word wrong on purpose, and then everyone was like, you pronounced it wrong. Sorry, random, but like I definitely have like not rage baited, but like done things to comment bait, and you just kind of get used to it because it's like an ad at the end of the day, so it's not
personal.
real.
Yeah, it's so not personal.
What has all of this actually taught you about yourself?
Wow.
Like doing this job specifically.
Wow. I think it's taught me a lot about my identity in Christ, because just like we were saying about the money and stuff, like it can be really easy to get wrapped up in just like, oh, my identity is in how many videos I make or how much money I make or whatever, how many friends I have or likes or whatever. Like, it's just so easy to get wrapped up in all of this. So I think just staying really rooted in like my identity in Christ, it's really taught me that. Just if I never went through those struggles, I wouldn't have ever had to like really buckle down and like know those things and like have that strong identity. And it's just like strengthened my faith in God. And it's also just showed me that I love to be creative. I love to talk. I love to be on camera. Like, I love to do new things. I like routine, but I don't like to be told what to do, and I never have. So I've like known that my whole life, but this has brought it to like another level where it's like, okay, I know that I'm never going to be able to work for another person. Like, that's just not gonna work. If it's in God's will, obviously, but like,
exactly. That's like the perfect transition, because I want to talk more about your relationship with God. How has your relationship with God changed when things like actually started working? Like, do you feel like there was, well, actually, I'll just leave that. I want to hear like how that your relationship with God has changed since you started doing it.
I mean, for me, it's changed in so many ways, even outside of TikTok Shop. Just like my own struggles in my personal life have really, really built my relationship with the Lord. But even just being a TikTok Shop affiliate, I think it requires so much faith in God, because you are taking a risk. You are doing something that's untraditional. You are kind of getting out of your comfort zone. And that alone just requires so much faith in God. And especially when, you know, you're not seeing the results maybe that you want, like it just requires you to be so faithful, but also He rewards that faith so much. And if you have the faith of a mustard seed, like He can do so much with that. So just that, I'd say. And I think it's just a really, really beautiful thing.
It helps so much to have God too, because it's like, it's not on you all of a sudden. Like,
exactly.
It's not on you. Was there a moment you knew for a fact God was opening a door for you?
Yes. I mean, this entire career has been just all God, because I first started TikTok Shop right after I graduated college. And I remember I was so worrisome, even just leading up to my graduation. Like, I was like dreading graduating, because I was like, okay, I have all this pressure on me to like get a real job now, but like, I don't want a real job. Like, I cannot work for corporate America. Like, what do I do? And I was praying about it every single day, like multiple times a day. It was all I could think about. And out of nowhere, TikTok Shop just became a thing. And like I said, I tried it. I made
Flourish.
$11,000 the first month. And
11,000 is crazy.
that was only God. Like there's nothing else that could have done that for me besides like the grace of God.
Like your first month to make 11,000 is insane.
Insane. And the fact that he showed me that product in particular, like, because I don't even think that was me that ordered it. I literally think it was the Holy Spirit like entered me and was like, order this product.
Like guiding you. Oh my gosh. Is there a prayer? Well, I know this is true, but is there a prayer he answered for you that changed the whole direction of your life?
Yeah, that prayer, there's so many prayers. I mean, honestly, at this point, my life's just been like...
Give us a prayer rack. Like, what's a prayer where you're like, he will answer?
Yes, I think you just need to come to him in your most vulnerable form, even if you are so broken and so imperfect, and you just feel so... Even if you feel so horrible about whatever the circumstance is, like, he does not want your perfection. He just wants you. So like if you come to him and you're just so open and honest about your worries, your struggles, like what it is, because I think at the time I thought, oh, I have to have a corporate job where I'm like a brat if I don't want to work like a normal job. Mm-hmm. But in reality, if God is like giving you a desire for a reason, you should follow that. And it would be crazy of us to think that he designed all of us so differently, but we're all supposed to work the same job and like desire that and want that. So don't feel guilty if that traditional route is not your calling. Just have faith in him and surrender it all to him, and he's gonna like guide you and help you through it.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like if there's a desire in your heart for a reason, it's there for a reason.
Yes.
And you can pursue it.
Amen.
My last question related to our relationship with God, because I feel like we could talk about that forever. But have you ever had to trust God through a season where nothing was working?
Yeah, I've had a lot of times like that. And again, just being really strong in prayer, but also taking action too. Like for example, when I was graduating college and I was doing UGC, I worked at the smoothie shop and I knew that that just wasn't working. I was praying about it, but also when the opportunity came about, I like did something about it. And also when I saw that it was working, I continued doing it. So being like a good steward of the talents that he gives you and the desires that he gives you is like so important. And also just a few months ago when I was having that really rough patch as well, just instead of giving up or, you know, having a victim mentality or being like, oh, like, why is this happening to me, God? Just being like, okay, how can I steward this to the best of my ability? Like, how can I work harder? How can I be better? Like, just finding ways to also take action, but also have faith in God that he's going to do the rest of the work for you. Like, you can only try your hardest and do your best, and then the rest of it has to just be him.
Absolutely. I love that so much. Okay, I wanted to do a little activity before we get into our last. We have two fun activities actually. Ooh. Because you're a fashion girl, I want to know how you would sell me your outfit.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Let's go into it. Actually, do a good example and then do like a really bad one. Like start with the bad. Okay, like this is like a beginner level like flop, and then do like how you would do it.
Okay, so beginner level flop, I wouldn't use any kind of like movement in the camera. I would just have it like stationary, and I would just be like standing, not like moving at all, and just being like, all right guys, really cute little set, just got it.
Scroll.
I'm so slow and boring, and yeah, it's linked below.
Do you see a lot of those?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I follow like good creators, so actually no, but like, sometimes when I'm like auditing or I don't know. And then a good example, I would start with some kind of movement. So I would like place my phone down or like do something like visually to include movement that's like a good optical little like illusion. I don't know. And then I'd be like, all right, girlies, I literally just got in the cutest set from Princess Polly. Tell me this is not so flattering, so business chic. Like I'm looking cute, I'm looking classy, but also this is so insanely flattering. Like the way it's cut in the top makes the girls look amazing. The shorts look so good. Fits me so perfectly, and this lightweight material is so perfect for summertime. I'm obsessed, and the price is amazing, you guys. I'm gonna leave it linked below.
I want
it. Boom,
like,
boom.
See how she pointed out, like, emotional stuff, like, makes the girls look good. Yeah. It's so, like, lightweight, but also just being, like, it's so chic and flattering. Like, you literally went from it being, like, just an outfit where I would have scrolled to being, like, okay, I pictured on myself. I pictured making me, like, feel a certain way, and I want it.
Exactly.
Really
and like The first one, it was just me talking so boring. And then the second one, I'm like talking like it's my friend.
Excited.
So I'm like, okay, girlies,
Yeah.
like let's get these cute outfits going.
Yeah,
you know?
and like the phone setting down thing is like such a good trick. Like
Yes.
hit record and like set your phone down because that is like a visual hook in itself of like emotion.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That was
Quick
fun.
little rapid fire. That was really
That was
fun.
really fun.
I feel like I learned from that. So now you guys can see what the difference is. But I have a little fun game. I want to do overrated or underrated.
Ooh.
Rapid fire.
Love that.
Okay. Overrated or underrated? Posting every single day.
Underrated.
Ooh. Okay. Niching down hard.
Overrated. Actually, no, underrated. Personally, for me,
Underrated.
I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you feel like you
Okay,
want to add
perfect,
a
dude.
quick thing, why you can. Like,
Okay.
Okay. Going viral. Overrated or underrated?
Underrated. What?
Showing your face on camera.
Underrated.
Don't do faceless.
No, girlies. You're way too cute for that.
Yeah. Trending sounds.
Overrated.
Yeah. Talking on top.
I think talking is the best, yeah.
A perfect, polished aesthetic.
Overrated.
You
Just
don't need
be
that.
authentic. Just be fun, real.
Yeah. Follower count.
Overrated.
Doesn't matter.
It
with
literally
TikTok
doesn't
Shop.
matter. Yeah.
As long as you're approved, your
Just
video
make
can go
a good
viral.
video, yeah.
Which people actually don't know that. They think you need like 100,000 followers, but that's not
That
true.
is a myth. That is a
We're
myth.
not influencers. Well, we are, but in our own little way.
Yeah.
Chasing whatever product is hot that week.
Overrated. Sorry.
Overrated.
So overrated. Do not do that.
Don't get like shiny object syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being the lowest priced item.
Ooh, I think underrated, at least for fashion.
Kind of
because
depends, yeah.
I think when people go on TikTok shop, at least in the fashion niche, they're looking for bargains, they're looking for good deals, they're looking for like dupes, and that can kind of be your selling point. Like
Cheapest I've ever seen it. Or, like,
yeah,
a dupe.
like this is a good dupe for like a more expensive thing. That's like how you can make good sales in fashion.
Yeah, I agree with that. Obsessively checking your analytics and dashboard.
Ooh, overrated. Don't do that. You're gonna send yourself into a spiral. Like,
Take it from
please.
us.
No, literally.
Like the dopamine hit of like refreshing.
I've been there.
Ooh, quitting your job to go full time.
Underrated.
So
Do
worth it.
I
So
will
worth
support that every single time. Yes.
Waiting until you feel ready to start.
Oh my gosh. No. Literally overrated. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Start TikTok shop. Lifestyle. Okay, morning routines, overrated or underrated?
Underrated, but not in the sense where it's like, oh, you have to have this perfect morning routine. I think just do what makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 5 a.m. club.
Oh my gosh. No. Again, no. Overrated.
I wake up at 5 a.m. every day.
Okay, yeah. You're going to bed at 5 a.m.
We don't need to talk about that. Manifesting.
Overrated. Well, I don't believe in manifesting. I
Yeah.
believe in prayer.
I was just gonna say
overrated.
next.
Overrated.
Praying.
But prayer, underrated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Manifesting is literally prayer without God.
Exactly.
It's just a different form of it, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Working from bed.
I would say,
I guess working from home, I'd rather put it, because like
yeah.
we don't work from bed, but we work from home.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think working from your bed is fine. Like sometimes when I'm tired and I need to edit, I'll do it. So I'd say underrated.
Yeah.
I think people can get a little too like, I don't know, like
Yeah.
strict about that.
Yeah. Like I saw your story where you're like, how your emails are finding me, and it was like her by the pool.
Yeah, like baby, I will edit my videos wherever I feel comfortable.
So
like,
underrated in that aspect.
yeah, wherever you can get it done.
Coffee.
Oh my gosh. Underrated.
We're coffee drinkers. Can't survive.
We're coffee chuggers.
Don't talk to me until I have my coffee. Oh, I'm actually curious about this one with you. Meal prepping.
Oh, I don't. Overrated.
Okay, good. Because I was like,
I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work. Like
if you would have said yes, I'd have been like, dang, I need to start
No.
meal prepping.
I'm not like that kind of a clean girl. Like I'm not like that aesthetic. I just like, I don't know.
You definitely cook though. It's
Yeah,
good, it's
I
good.
definitely love to cook.
Reading every business book.
I think overrated. I do think you can find value in them, but again, some people are like, oh, I'm gonna start TikTok shop when I finish this book and this book. Like, just start it.
Just
like
start.
the books are not helping you. Like you need to just take action.
Yeah, 5-second countdown start.
Yeah.
Let you take a sip. You keep like trying, and then I'm like, underrated, overrated. Hustle culture. Ooh.
Like my heart wants to say underrated, but also overrated because that can just cause you to burn out. And it's like,
yeah.
And don't put all the pressure on yourself. Like you need to also give it to God too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's been a struggle for me. So,
taking a full day off with no phone.
Oh, underrated.
Yeah. Do you do that?
I wasn't for a long time, but now I've been doing a Sabbath every Sunday and I just feel a million times better.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's great. It's great.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you just like not work on that day or like not go on your phone at all?
I'm not like forbidden from my phone, but like I try to just limit it and I don't work at all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Well, that was that little activity and kind of brings us to the end of our YouTube interview, but thank you so much for coming on. Your story is honestly really inspiring because
that's so sweet. Like you inspire me, so I'm like honored just to be on this podcast next to Anna. Even though she's like my best friend, I'm still just like honored by her.
But I'm still honored to be with you too. I think it's so cool how like there's so much opportunity because it's like we're literally in like we do the same thing, but it also feels like so different because you're in a completely different niche, which just shows how much opportunities with TikTok Shop. Yes. So I love hearing like your story and your perspective. And
there's room for everyone. Like what you and your experience and what you bring to the table is completely different than like what we do. So if you've been on the fence, but you think there's not space for you, just give it a shot and do it. You got it.
You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start.
Yes. Yes.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you again so much for watching this video. I hope you found it inspiring. I hope you got value from it. I got value from it. So I think no matter where you are, I hope that you took notes and that you decided, okay, TikTok Shop is pretty freaking cool because it's making 20-year-old girls like us a lot of money and allowing us to essentially retire and just pursue creating content to make money. If you want to learn how girls are making money with TikTok Shop or want to start, or if you're already a creator that has been doing it, but you really want to scale to your first 5, 10, 15K, I've seen as big as 100K months with TikTok Shop. It's really honestly uncapped.
Yeah.
I actually have a all women's coaching program called Miss Affiliate. Sabrina's also a coach. So she coaches the girls on fashion with Miss Affiliate, which is so awesome.
It's incredible.
Yes, I love it so much. The girls have crazy good results. And if you're interested in knowing more about how we've been able to help girls get these results, I will leave a link to our website below for you to join, look at our testimonials, and apply to join our community. Thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you like content like this for more value and more videos about TikTok Shop in the future. Bye guys!